Hello everyone and welcome. When is the last time that you saw a comedy? Not a Marvel movie that had jokes in it, or an action movie that was funny, or a romance movie that had a goofy character. I mean just a comedy. I'm Mike, this is Mike's After Action Reviews, and this is the rapid action review for The Naked Gun. Alright everybody, this is a rapid action review, so as always we are going to be cutting some things out. We're going to be moving at a rapid pace, and so I have my notes. I'm here. Let's get this thing started with production. So, The Naked Gun was released in 2025 on August 1st. It was produced by Paramount Pictures, Domain Entertainment, and Fuzzy Door Productions. The movie was written by Dan Gregor, Doug Mand, Akiva Schaffer, and also Akiva Schaffer directed the movie. So the music was also by Lorne Balfe. Man, I'm sorry guys, I really suck at reading these names. I'm not dyslexic or anything, I just suck at reading the names. Let me know if I mess it up in the comments down below. So the cast, moving into the cast, great cast here. We have Liam Neeson playing Frank Drebin Jr. We have Pamela Anderson playing Beth Davenport. Paul Walter Hauser playing Ed Hawken Jr., Danny Huston playing Richard Kane, CCH Pounder playing Chief Davis, and Kevin Durand playing Sig Gustafsson. So just so you guys understand, The Naked Gun is actually a sequel to the Naked Gun movies from the late 80s, early 90s, which was also a spin-off movie series from Police Squad. And all of those were starring Leslie Nielsen. So, of course, when they had this movie, they needed to get an actor whose name is basically an anagram of Leslie Nielsen in Liam Neeson. And Liam Neeson is playing Frank Drebin Jr., the son of the main character of Leslie Nielsen's character, Frank Drebin. All right, so then, so production here is really great. We've got a big production company. We've got some really good actors, director, writer. Yeah, so let's move into the plot. So the runtime of this movie is 1 hour and 25 minutes, and the IMDb plot summary, is very short. Only one man has the particular set of skills to lead police squad and save the world, which is this is completely accurate. It's a simple story that acts as a vehicle for the comedy. It's a comedy, guys. It is not an action comedy. It is not a romantic comedy. It is not a superhero comedy. It is nothing but comedy, okay? There is no subgenre here. Comedy is not the subgenre. There is not a subgenre of the comedy. It's just a comedy. Which is really great to see because we don't get any of those anymore. Which brings me into my final statement and review score. So, with the sustains. Started with the sustains. This is an old school comedy. It's a slapstick, if you're not familiar what a slapstick is, because we haven't had one for years and years and years. That's basically where funny things are happening all the time. They're happening in the background. Every piece of dialogue is a joke. Everything that the characters do is a joke. So that's my first sustain. My second sustain is that it's great straight-faced acting. So Liam Neeson, Pamela Anderson, they're playing everything straight-faced. There are characters that do realize the ridiculous of some of the situations, which does complement the comedy. Again, it's all about the comedy. This is the entire product of this movie. It's not the story. Okay, the story is very simple. You're not here for the story. It's not complex. It follows a lot of the tropes of a lot of like spy movies, crime, stuff, but this is nothing special. But what makes the movie special even though the story is simple, is the great acting and the comedy that is present in the writing, dialogue, and again, all those little things that they put in the background, including even the credits of the movie, which is awesome. And then my third sustain is surprisingly good action. I don't want to spoil it, but guys, it is, not only is it cool, it is fun, the action in this movie, and definitely worth seeing. I know that this review is coming out late, so people might not be seeing it while the movie is still in theaters, but if it's not in theaters, guys, go get it on streaming wherever it is. If it is in theaters, go see it. It's a pretty fun movie, especially for, if you're married or you're dating and you're an adult. It's definitely an adult movie. Have a good time. Go out to dinner. Go out and see a good comedy. We don't get these enough, okay? So then moving into my improves here. I'm going to be honest with you guys, there's not really any improves. Normally I would say something about a movie like this where it's like, oh, they could have had a better story. They could have, even though the story was simple and it was still good, they could have done more. No, we don't need any of that. This isn't Shakespeare, but it does what it sets out to do, and it does a great job at it. This movie is very good, even though it's not like Mission Impossible or whatever. Just like all those old comedies. I mean, the original Naked Gun movies, Airplane, Soul Plane, what movie, like, not, Hot Shots, there you go, Hot Shots, all those old movies where everything is just supposed to be silly and funny. If you had a complex story, it wouldn't work because, a complex, more heavy-hitting story, it wouldn't really work the same way because the movie is supposed to just be silly and make you laugh, and you can kind of forget about life for a while. You know what I mean? That's the type of thing this is. So my final statement here is that, and review score is that this movie is 2 thumbs way up excellent. I mean, it's not going to be for everybody. If you want to go into a movie, a more serious movie, and you want to have like action, deep, character development, a more meaningful quote unquote story, this isn't going to be for you. But if you just like having a good time and you want to go and see a movie that does a really good job of giving you a good time and doesn't take itself too seriously, this is the movie to go see. And honestly, like I said, this is like the first comedy that I've seen where it's not like action or romance or anything mixed in. It's just a comedy. And even though there are like action elements and stuff, it's like it's not about that at all. It's just a comedy. I've seen in a long time, almost my entire life. When was the last time that I saw a movie come out that was just a comedy? I can't even, I guess The Other Guys is one with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, but even that took itself more seriously. This is at least the first slapstick comedy to come out almost in my entire life. I can't remember any off the top of my head. So it's great to see it, and it's great to see that it did such a good job at that. But that's all I've got today, guys. I want to thank you all for watching and just say, God bless you all, and have a good day. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.